We lost a man, but we can still do this. It's not the manpower, it's the power of the man.
Shit, this kid really jacks you up.
6 days a week. Your boy has been putting in work. And that overtime, that 12, 13 hours overtime, I'm eating. I'm alright. But that should really explain the lack of content as of late. But as per usual, I will always bring you something local, just an update on what's taking place here in the great state of New Jersey. And as per usual, we're starting off with my "How's that gun control working out for us" segment, right? From RLS, we have just so many things. Teen stabbed after fight breaks out in North South Ward. Gunshot victim located after gunfire erupts on Duryea Street in Newark. Woman wanted, questioning about North Ward shooting. That's right, ladies, you're in on this too. Oh my goodness, yes. If women ran the world, things would be so much calmer and peaceful. Serial killer indicted for murder after mummified, decomposed body of missing Newark teen is found, apparently. Freaking sad, man. Early morning Newark Upper West Ward neighborhood shooting under investigation. And even sadder, this one's actually kind of nice. She ain't too bad. Not the one on the left, but the one on the right. Police search for a suspect in connection to Newark Verona Avenue shooting. 2 suspects wanted for attack on ShopRite worker in Newark. That's right. Oh man, those Jiffy Pop hats. Police want to question Newark woman for shooting, naturally. And let's shoot on. We're not done. Think we're done? You think we're done? No, this is all within the last week, guys. Trailer used for transporting food to underprivileged residents stolen from, it was a Newark church. I saw the video of them jacking the trailer. It's like, man stabbed multiple times during robbery in Newark's Branchbrook Park. Man shot multiple times on Freelandheisen Avenue in Newark. Early morning gunfire erupts in Newark South Ward. Shell castings recovered in Newark South 10th Street shooting. Guys, this is the week. This is just from the last time I did a Garden State spin to right now. A woman injured after gunmen fire rounds on Irving Turner Boulevard in Newark. Juveniles exchange gunfire outside Newark West Ward Charter School. Juveniles, aka children, aka in front of a school. Guys! These laws, this nanny state approach to government that New Jersey has taken, it's fucked up on purpose. It's jacked up on purpose. Police find over a dozen shell casings after a shooting at the new community center's housing development in Newark. And even more. Gunmen flee the scene of Newark's West Ward shooting. Gunmen fire multiple rounds at individuals in Newark's South Ward intersection. Gunmen kill Newark resident in the North Ward. That's right, guys. Out of all, there's just 3 wards back to back. Guys, now we're over here on Reuters, and this is a lot more of the international stuff. We'll start with thousands taken to the streets of Paris to protest soaring prices. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but we're in the middle of a global recession. Oh yeah, it's not just the U.S. I mean, who could have seen it coming when you sit there and just print money in order to push forward this whole pandemic and everything. Guys, like when they called it the Great Reset, well, shit, man, starting all over now, aren't we? Biden to campaign for DeSantis rival Crist in November Florida trip. Did you guys see California? The reception he got in California, where they're just flipping him off and waving the Trump 24 signs, and this is in Cali. So, hey, I imagine that the reception will be just as sweet and endearing. And speaking of people deserving of amazing receptions, Obama to stump for Democrats in 3 states ahead of high-stakes November 8th elections. Now, see, here's the fun thing about these rallies that the likes of Obama, Pelosi, and the like, that these real national brands do, is that they're all stuffed full of sycophants, right? They're all stuffed full of supporters and people who are on these plantations, these bureaucratic plantations, all a part of the government or all government adjacent in one way or in one sentiment or the other. And so, yeah, they're gonna sit there and make it seem as if, oh my goodness, like yes, we all love this. This is great. No, we don't. What are you talking about? Like these are the exact same people who were covering up the pizza box, who were covering up the counting windows on the pizza boxes during the most recent presidential election. These are the same people who magically shut down the voting after the vote tallying, and then magically restarted it at 3 a.m. With Biden, weirdly enough, just with an amazingly large lead. Just what? Biden calls testimony video from January 6th committee hearing devastating. Yeah, that's still a thing. They're subpoenaing Trump, and sure, okay, we'll see. We'll continue to shit. We'll continue to send money in tons of cash on over to the Ukraine. U.S. to send munitions, military vehicles to Ukraine, and latest aid package. Oh, we're in a recession, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alex Jones faced long odds hiding assets after a $1 billion Sandy Hook verdict. Let me tell you something. Anybody who's okay with with what's happening to Alex Jones is someone that you really shouldn't take seriously. Reason being is that because Alex Jones ultimately didn't do anything wrong. Okay, yeah, he may have questioned he questioned the intent of a lot of the those who endured the Sandy Hook what's the name? But guess what? That's not illegal. The Sandy Hook tragedy. That's the word I was looking for. It was a tragedy, sure enough, but he ain't pulled nobody's trigger. He wasn't responsible for in by any stretch of the imagination. Yet they're going at him super hard. And that leads an individual like myself to believe, because like, a hit dog gonna holler, So if you like it, maybe there was validity to what he was saying, right? Because why are you sitting here holding this, like, saying basically financially crucifying this man? If maybe he wasn't, if he didn't say something that maybe hit a little too close to home. Here in New Jersey, we're dealing with New Jersey 101.5. New Jersey New Jersey developers ran major Ponzi scheme that defrauded thousands. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be. This is New Jersey. This is what we do, bruh. So much so that, hey, guess what? Federal labor officer admits 40K scam of New Jersey contract. 14, not 40, 14K scam of New Jersey contractors. Yay! See, yeah, and I love the people who just like to pretend that this state isn't like just the most corrupt shit to ever exist. Oh, well, there's a reason I haven't moved on from New Jersey 101.5 yet, and that's because, New Jersey pandemic gym owner must use ignition device after DWI charge dropped. If you've watched back during the primary elections, when he was vying for a Senate candidacy, they no they he got pulled over, and we actually recovered the video of his stop, and we're like, well, he seems perfectly fine and sober, and weirdly enough, the charges is dropped, yet he still has to use an ignition device. Petty, childish, pedantic, and ultimate and spiteful. Like, that's what our government is here in this state. It's the largest employer. New Jersey's government is the largest employer in the state, and that's a fucking problem, because there's so many people who are on that plantation whose pensions, right? I mean, ultimately, that's the only way you can really get a pension, is by getting into government positions, and that's why they create all this useless bureaucratic red tape and bullshit for, in order to just make more jobs for more people at what used to be taxpayer expense. And the only ones who can really get ahead in the state are those who are willing to do the Ponzi schemes, who are willing to, scam the New Jersey contractors. And this state is fucked, guys. Over at NewJersey.com. In New Jersey, public workers' premium hikes in Jersey deal with unions will cost taxpayers. Like, what the fuck did I just say, guys? Seriously. New Jersey customers dining out less as inflation rocks local restaurants. Inflation and the fact that, many local restaurants, many haven't even fucking turned after the damn pandemic. So, I mean, guys, yeah, with the cost of everything going up, including the cost of um of supplies and utilities to the restaurants, right? I mean, it's all just really coming to, it's not coming to a head per se, but damn it, it don't feel like we're close to it, right? Like, how much longer can we continue to play this game until we actually stand up and say, wait, okay, stop the bullshit. All right, let's shoot on over to Save Jersey. McDaniel rallies for Keene and Warren. Signals GOP optimism in Malowinski's defeat. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get from the national. The Keene versus Malowinski race is probably as much as is probably as uh, hotly contested as it's going to get here in New Jersey. Like, if you look at the likes of Pascal versus Primpe, the lack of debates, the lack of, what I'm saying, like hoopla and fanfare for the most part, and the fact that the machine, knows what it wants, knows how to get what it wants. Yeah, I think that's probably the only one that's a real toss-up, and that's mainly because Keene is just as much of an establishment puppet as Malowinski is. So, they have absolutely no problem sacrificing you, their champ. Gas jumps 20 cents, not 20%, 20 cents per gallon in New Jersey over last week. That's right, guys. And guess what? With the OPEC it's not looking much better. Durr warns New Jersey's Democratic latest gun control bills aim to override Bruin. That's right. The Supreme Court, the Supreme Court decision that gave us back our right to conceal carry. Yeah, they're now going to be demanding psychological evaluations and a whole lot of state governing and oversight in terms of concealed carry, which, yes, is a way in which to maintain that control that they have here in that our government has here in this state. And so, we'll see how far that goes. Man, to just cap off this fun little video. Oh man, okay, let's keep it under 15 minutes. But yeah, New Jersey Minstrel Health Equity Summit. That's right, ladies. If you want to apparently black women and white women, women of all color, guys, you need menstrual equity. What the fuck? I'm telling you, ladies, y'all gotta realize y'all fucking hate each other. You have to start realizing this shit, and it's all of this bullshit is just a way to keep you from making the best life choices, because it's so wrapped up in this in this artificial materialistic bullshit, right? Where, oh, that's right, girl power and that everything else like that. No, sweetheart. They are sirens. They are there to basically drag you in to replacing, your what would ultimately be the most satisfying thing to you, having families and and basically playing role of the proper role, the biblical role of wife, mother, your duties as a woman. They want you to abandon them and to continue to push towards this, globalistic, communistic, collectivist view of the world. And it's a fucking shame, because that all of that, the globalism and the collectivism, it completely strips away all those things that they claim it gives you, which is that individualism, which you ultimately can find within more of the confines of a stable relationship and a family. But hey, it is what it is. 2022. Girl power, strong and independent, head snap. You see how they got the two black chicks on the side too? One is Shaniqua Spate, who's an assemblywoman, useless. Lynette Melody, a plenary speaker, useless. Um, The Flow Initiative. Oh, then the First Lady of New Jersey, Tammy Murphy, who I genuinely believe is evil. But either ways, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub, enjoy my fantastic voice. And want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what do you guys think in the comments. Yeah, this, like, once again, ladies, this is bullshit. Like, they just fucking with you. But must they screw, man. And ladies, this, you're one of the main reasons, because you all do come, like, your voting power is just, it's through the roof, you know. Like, you're a big part of the reason why we have a lot of the overtaxation. Like, you'll complain about how expensive things are getting, but while never recognizing you're kind of the cause. But hey, you may disagree, and that's what comment sections, particularly mine, are for. Until the next one.
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.